What's going on, everybody? It's Zinkes, and today we're going to be talking about why Counter Strike is absolutely dominating gaming here in 2026. Whether you've been playing since CS days or you just downloaded Counter Strike 2 recently, there's no denying that the game feels bigger than ever right now. The player numbers are still insane, the esports scene is thriving, skins continue to break records, and every update from Valve creates massive discussions across the entire community. So today we're going to talk about everything that's trending in Counter-Strike right now, from the Cologne Major to the skin economy, Premier Mode, Armory updates, and the future of Counter-Strike, and what it will look like. So let's jump right into it. First up, we have to talk about the Cologne Major. If you've been paying attention to Counter-Strike recently, this tournament has been everywhere. The Major Hub is live, viewers are making pick'ems, buying team stickers, and supporting their favorite organizations. Every major feels special in Counter-Strike, but Cologne is known as one of the most legendary events in the game's history. It's basically the cathedral of Counter-Strike. And what's crazy is that every major creates storylines that keep people invested for weeks. Will Team Vitality continue their dominance? Can Spirit make another deep run? Will a Dark Horse team shock everyone? These storylines are exactly why Counter-Strike esports remains so entertaining. Unlike many esports titles that come and go, Counter-Strike has been creating unforgettable moments for over 2 decades. So, getting into that, now let's talk about Premier. Love it or hate it, Premier Mode is still the place where most competitive players spend their time. And one thing I've noticed lately is that players seem more obsessed with their ratings than ever before. Every match feels important, every win, every loss, and honestly, that's part of what makes Counter-Strike so addictive. You aren't grinding meaninglessly, you know, in matches, you're constantly working towards a goal. Whether it's hitting 10k, 15k, 20k, or even higher than that. And unlike many modern games that throw rewards at you every 5 minutes, Counter-Strike makes you earn your progress. When you finally hit a new rating milestone, it actually feels rewarding. Another huge topic right now is skins. It's always been a huge topic. If you've been around Counter-Strike long enough, you probably noticed that skins are no longer just cosmetics. For many players, skins have become a massive part of the game itself. People spend hours building inventories, trading, crafting sticker combinations, and hunting for unique patterns. What's interesting is how quickly the market reacts whenever Valve introduces new content. A new collection gets added, a skin gets removed, a sticker becomes popular, and suddenly everybody is talking about it. Some players are focused entirely on gameplay though, others spend more time customizing their inventory than actually playing matches. And somehow Counter-Strike manages to appeal to both groups at the same time. That's something very few games have ever accomplished. Another major discussion point recently has been the Armory system. Ever since Valve introduced the Armory, players have been paying close attention, to what collections are rotating in and out. Every time content gets removed, players start wondering, should I grind for these rewards before they're gone? Will these skins become more desirable later? What new collections could arrive next? The Armory has become one of the biggest reasons players log in consistently. Instead of feeling like you have to spend money constantly, players can actually work towards rewards by playing the game. And whenever Valve hints at new collections, speculation spreads across the community immediately. One thing I think separates Counter-Strike from every other FPS game on the market is simplicity. The core idea is simple: terrorists versus counter-terrorists. Plant the bomb, defuse the bomb, win rounds, that's it. No operators, no abilities, no ultimates, no complicated systems, just pure skill. And because the fundamentals never change, players can spend years improving. You can always improve your aim, your positioning, your utility, communication, your decision making. That's why players keep coming back year after year. But looking ahead, the future of Counter-Strike is one of the biggest topics in the community. Everyone wants to know what maps will return, what updates are coming next. Will Valve introduce new content? What happens after the major? And honestly, that's part of the excitement. Valve rarely reveals everything ahead of time. The community spends weeks speculating, content creators make predictions, players discuss theories, and when an update finally arrives, everyone jumps online to see what's changed. That anticipation has become part of Counter-Strike culture. Another trend I've noticed recently is the rise of Counter-Strike content creation. More players are uploading gameplay, creating guides, making case opening videos, posting highlights, and sharing their progress all together. The reason is simple. Counter-Strike creates stories naturally. Maybe you hit an insane clutch, maybe you finally reach a rating goal, maybe you open your first gold, maybe your team makes an impossible comeback. The game constantly generates moments worth sharing. And that's why CS content continues to perform well on YouTube and social media. But at the end of the day, Counter-Strike continues to prove why it's one of the greatest competitive games ever created. The esports scene is thriving, the skin economy remains massive, the armory keeps players engaged, Premier Mode keeps players grinding, and every update gives the community something new to talk about. While other games chase trends, Counter-Strike stays focused on what made it successful in the first place. Simple gameplay, unlimited skill expression, and moments you'll never forget. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you're new, let me know in the comments what you think is the biggest trend in Counter-Strike right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.